We are in Microsoft Word 2016, and I'm going to show you how to insert a chart. And let's go ahead and start by clicking on the Insert tab over on the left-hand side, and then you'll find the Chart button. Let's go ahead and click on that. Lots of different charts. If you used charts recently, then you can see a list of the charts that you used, and if you click or just move the mouse over that area, you can see it enlarge as well. And you can see there's the pie chart. I didn't actually use these particular ones. It just gives those as a demo. You've also got some templates that you can import as well. But if you don't have any of those, you can just go ahead and click on column, line, pie charts, sort of the standards that we've been using for years. Bar charts. We've got area, X, Y, stock, surface. So 3D surface is actually a pretty cool one. We should take a look at that. Radar, tree map, which is definitely new to me. I've not seen that one before, but it's kind of an interesting way to go. Sunburst, which is pretty neat. Histograms, which are pretty standard. Box and whisker, waterfall, and combo. All right, so let's do a real standard one here. Let's just go ahead and double click on that, and we see the legend comes up. It looks like Microsoft Excel, even though it says it's chart in Word, and it shows our chart information below. So we've got 4 different things here, so let's just go ahead and say that we're looking at January, February, March, and April. So category 1 is going to be January. Okay, and then Series 1 is going to be sales. That's a pretty easy one. Series 2 we'll say is staff. And Series 3 we'll say expenses. All right, so let's go ahead and change our sales up a little bit. So in January we had 10. In February we had 6. It was really cold that month. In March things warmed up. Got to 12. And then in April, things stayed about even. So we'll say 12 again. Our staff, let's just say we had 2, and then 4, and then 3, and then 5. And you can see the charts change as I'm making these changes. Let's change up our expenses a little bit. All right, and when we're all done, we can go ahead and click Close. If we want, we can add additional rows of information, rows and columns of information. But let's just go ahead with what we have. Let's change the title. All you have to do is just right-click on the title and choose Edit Text. And we'll just put in our company. And you can see the legend at the bottom, sales, staff, and expenses. If we want, we can make it larger. We can make it skinnier. Several different ways to go there. A little bit longer. If you click on this arrow on the right, you can see that we can put it in line with text, so we can put text on either side of it, or we can wrap the text around the graphic. And if we click on See More, there's additional things such as positioning, text wrapping, as we just talked about, but a little bit more detail, and size as well. On the right-hand side, you can see that it's got some things like fill and line. We've got shadow, which is pretty cool. And you can change the transparency. Let's go ahead and add a shadow. And we can make some changes. There we go. Make it look like it's farther away. That's pretty neat. You can also make it glow if you want. Soft edges. And you can even make it look 3-dimensional. Of course, with the glowing, it's kind of hard to see that. All right, so we can also change up the way it looks simply by choosing these different bar charts at the top, and it automatically converts them to whatever we want. That looks like a pretty cool one right there. You can hit the drop down and see some of the other options as well. All right, so if you click on change chart type, we can say, hey, we don't want to go with this column thing anymore. Let's go with the pie chart. Click OK, and it's instantly a pie chart. Let's click change chart again, and let's go with something else. Let's see here, what looks pretty cool. Oh, there we go, 3D surface. Let's do that. Hey, that's pretty neat. Of course, there's no way to know what it is that we're looking at, but it does look pretty cool. And again, we can change things all on the right-hand side, transparency and other bits of information as well to make it look the way you want. So that's inserting a chart in the new Microsoft Word 2016.